Hello, everybody. Oh my god, my mic is fucking up, maybe? I have no idea. Gay. You're not wrong. I don't like doing these cap guns. But, hello, we are back with another stupid thing of power rankings because you guys are hounds. Not really, I kind of just doing this to myself at this point. Hello, Daniel, how's it going? The rage bait will reach levels we have never seen. It's not gonna be that rage baity. I'm gonna keep it civil. I'm gonna keep it right as a non-biased person other than to one team. Drop the drama. I mean, the drama is already there, but yeah, so we're gonna get started. So if you don't know how it works, well, go watch last time I did this from 2 weeks ago and you'll find it. So we're just gonna flip immediately. Oh my god, why, hero, would you ping the TPL Discord? God damn it. Also, R22 R Commander is so bad at P-Strikes. Yeah, he needs to work on his pings. Gotta get those accurate pings down. I don't know why Hero had the ping again. God damn it. But here we go. We're gonna start off with Div 9. I'm just gonna basically reveal all of them right away. I already did these ahead of time, so just bear with me. We're not gonna do what I did, you know, in Summit. Taco overrated. You'll be surprised of where I rank them. All right, so we're just gonna go off with Div 9 right away with what you see on screen right now. So kind of to basically recap Division 9, I'm gonna go through basically what happened. Burrell's already getting roasted. Oh, the league rulebook rankings. Oh man, any comment on the servers? Well, some of them were getting DDoS this weekend, so there's that. Some of them did get DDoS this weekend, so that could contribute to some of the issues that we have had. Oh my god, what the fuck? The power of the @player or @everyone ping. So just to don't forget EXO beat Taco Winter War League. Yeah, those roofs, man, really get to you. All right, so fuck all you guys in the chat, love you still, but to cover the D9 games, so SSC beat ZSR on SM Demon 4-1 with Pierce Farm as mid, so I have them tied with Team Italy, basically, or Team Italia. Team Italia was supposed to play 7 cav, but they unfortunately had to forfeit their week 1 matchup between Team Italia. I still have them winning the division, but SSC, I think, kind of proved that they are, you know, one to be not messed with in D9, and then 2-6 beating SVS on SMDM as well with Pierce Farm as mid, resulting that in a 3-2. And then obviously SOV did not play a game, so I'm just going to keep them 4th. EXO beat Taco, yeah, in Winter War League. 3K views soon. Yeah, sure. God damn it. So that's kind of where I have D9. Obviously, a lot of you guys in the chat have nothing to really say about this because you probably had never watched D9. How is 7cav not won? They didn't even play last weekend. Both the games were played on SMDM. I think. Yeah, because SOV did not play, unfortunately. So, because there's 7 teams. We're gonna move on to D8 because I am not gonna say too much. I will say though, yeah, that's basically it. D9. I have 11 IDs still at the top. And in these matches, we're just gonna go from top to bottom because I'm just looking at the div log list. SOH and 48th played on Kharkov, so finally an off-meta map is played, not like these Division 1 and Division 2 games, which were played on the same 5 maps that we all know and love. They have won that 3-2 with St. Mary as mid, so, you know, good shout out to them. Do I have SOH? Yes, I have SOH 4. CLE and SUDT played on SMDM, again with Pierce Farm as mid, because, yeah, because SMDM. Where's 11 ID? 11 ID's 1. God damn it. Didn't they stream no cheat? Oh, Jesus Christ, here we go. So SUDT won that 5-0, so that's why I still have them 2. 48th is 3. So do that. And then 11 ID beat PZLD 5-0 on Omaha, so that's why I kind of have them where they are. Basically, lots of 5-0s this week in this division, so I think deservedly so. 11ID and SUDT being 1 and 2, getting 2 5-0s, and then 48th behind them. Again, 27th did not play this weekend, so they are going to stay 4th until they play a game, and I see how they do play. And then we are going to go on to the Division 7 rankings with RDG taking the top spot for me this week. I think they were tied with RMC in that really good Foy game that they played on. And in that Foy game, RMC did win that 3-2 on West Bend. It was a really good game. 626 put up a heck of a fight, just didn't crack their defense on West Bend. Awake, make me mod. I can make you mod as long as you don't abuse it, Laggy. I got a sponsorship ad. Yeah, I'm running ads on this because I need to get my bank up, baby. I'm only running... I'm not running ads, I don't think, but I have no idea. RDG beat DLB 5-0 in just under 90 minutes. Unfortunately for DLB, I do have you guys last, number 5. I love you, Leb. Yeah, those were the only 2 games played this week. Wait, no, DBD played. Yeah, DBD and 79 played, with DBD taking that 4-1 with on Jariel. So if you want to watch a Jariel game, watch that game. Nothing too much to say about this division, other than 626. I feel like could be really sneaky good. I feel like they can make the final in D7. So they're a team to watch in this division. Dude is loaded. Division 6. Again, I'm speed running this. I'm not making this long. We're not doing no deep dives into shit until we get to basically D3 and above, because I think I actually casted more games in the upper divisions this week than the other one. I actually did cast a game, though, in this division, that being the Only Fins versus 263H, where 263H won that 3-2 on SME checkpoint. Really good game from both these teams. Division is loaded. What am I gonna get unbanned in TPL and Summit? I don't know. I don't think ever. Really good game from 263 and OF. Could have been anybody's game at the end, but you know, 263 just had the little edge onto them. So good on them. Rage taking the top spot in this week. They beat Red Zone 5-0 on SME Night, I think, because Rue... Did they put the map wrong? Hold on. I think they played on the wrong midpoint for... I think Rage and RZN just played on the wrong midpoint this week. Did they not? Hold on. Yeah, I think Rage and RZN just played on the wrong midpoint last week. We got an issue, guys. They just played on the wrong midpoint 2 weeks ago. Okay. Because I don't think they were supposed to play on, yeah. Yeah, so that happened. No, they did. Never mind. They just put the freaking thing wrong. Good god damn it, Cheek. You just... why did they put it like that? They worded it weird. And then the other game this week, L201, which I absolutely slept on. I think I had them almost last in this division with HRB 2. I kind of just threw teams together in this division because I have no idea. They won that 5-0 in 83 minutes. So shout out to Legion 201 for their 5-0 victory. I think they've improved a lot since last TPL. So kudos to them. Awake, dark, damn, drunk, damn. No, I'm pretty sober. Division 5. This was a spicy division. I still have OCL and Roths in the top 2 spots, but I'm going to give the edge right now to OCL just because Roths' performance against SAP was, I think, a little lackluster. I think they can agree with that too. In that game, I did cast the Roths SAP game where SAP were actually up for the majority of the game, about 50 minutes or so, and really gave Roths a run for their money, and it came down to to the wire in the last 10 minutes of who was ever going to win that game, do check that out on my channel. It was a really good game. But Rops ended up winning that 4-1. OCL beat Goat 5-0 on Hill 400. Thank God we got Hill 400 flak pits. Love that map. Not really, I hate that map with all my burning heart and passion. And then 58 played 75th, where 75th, who people should not sleep on, as I was kind of cooked in the comment section last stream. Don't sleep on them. They won 5-0 in 52 minutes on Elzenborn Ridge Dugout Tanks, which is the absolute worst map in the game. That map is dog shit, should be removed. It is terrible. Never play that map. It's terrible. Up the fucking Merc. You guys are weird. Jesus. Up the mighty ANZR. I'm just reading chat real quick. All right, now we're gonna get into, I think, probably the most interesting division, because this is where we get into some odd situations that did happen this week. But we'll first start off with 508P and SAS playing on Carentan, Canal Crossing, because, you know, we just like to play Canal Crossing apparently this weekend. Up the 9 for sure. Yeah, 508P beat SAS beat 508P. I feel like SAS is a little bit of a dark horse team in this division. I think SAS, TRR, KRC, and MSU all have chances to win this division, to be completely honest. Please give Merc some credit this time. Oh, I will. I actually might move them around. MSU sucks. I mean, I'll get to that game in just a second. But yeah, but up the Misfits. Jesus. Up the TRR, up the Misfits, MSU. All my homies hate MSU. Yeah, 6 is a good NA team. Jesus Christ, Chosen. But yeah, this is a good division. MSU 3 LPZ. MSU won that 5-0. Now, obviously, you watched that cast on Sheepdog's channel. There was a situation where the Artie player was killed by a strafing run, and then a bombing run went to the HQ and destroyed nodes. Now, a decision I think has been made where both teams are just going to get a warning, because I think 3LPZ made a rule break as well. So we just gave them both warnings. Just don't do it again. Just don't bomb the HQ, you idiots. God damn it. And then TRR KRC to cap off the week 1 week, I guess. Really good game from both those teams, with KRC coming out on top, capping, like the cap flipping back and forth multiple times. I thought was really cool to see. But, you know, TRR is just there. I just have to rank them below because they didn't win, but Canal Crossing is a rough point at times for the Axis. Let's just say that, and we'll get to that once we get into D2. Division 3 now, which I think is the fun team division. This is where you want to have fun, is Division 3. I think every other division you kind of just hate your life above this. And just don't like playing hella loose. You just want to suffer. But this is the fun division. We're still having fun from D3 down. 1 SBS and 101A. 101A coming out with a 5-0 in 62 minutes. I kind of did not see that coming. I guess 101A is back. I apologize to you guys about that from last time. I just haven't seen you guys play in a while. So that's my bad. But, you know, you guys did really good in your game on Utah with win 4. Oh, good on you guys. You guys get number 2. Number 1 is going to go to ANZR because I still have them as the best team until obviously 101A and ANZR play, or maybe R22R. Them winning 4-1 over 21st on Kursk with windmills. So, you know, Kursk, fuck that map. It sucks. That's about it. Yeah. And then I casted the L90 and R22R game when R22R won that 3-2. Someone is replying to me in Team Reps chat. I'm not going to respond to you, but I don't know why you're replying to me at some point. Up the R22R. Really fun game that was. L90, I think they just need to fine-tune some things, and I think they probably would have had a really good chance against R22R. Just R22R Had really good backline play and kind of just suffocated L9O multiple times where they couldn't get like something going. But yeah, that is D3. Again, this is week 1. A lot of these things will change. All right, now this is where no one has fun in Hell Let Loose, and you play for, I don't know what you play for, but this is D2. Now, there can be a case for any of you 9PZ players or fans out there that you guys can be number 1 in this. I have to be a little bit biased, and obviously I do play for 22nd, but I do have to be kind of real of what I'm seeing right now. Obviously, we actually play 9PZ next week on Utah, so, you know, we're gearing up for that game. But as it stands right now, this is what I have. Obviously, first is going to be last because they had the pull out. No Diddy. Yeah, so and also Pathfinders didn't play yet, and I don't want to put them with TFMC, like basically quote unquote last or tied for 4th. It's just that they haven't played a game yet. They basically had a bye week. Well, I put people the same number because they didn't play yet. That's the reason why. Once all the teams play, I can kind of configure it out better. I just want to give Pathfinders a fair shot, so I kind of put them together. One is either better than the other or worse awake. I mean, if we're being honest, then this is what I would have, because we, as 22nd, beat Pathfinders like a few weeks ago or like a month ago. So this is what it would be. It's just that I want to be fair to PF. That's the main reason why. If you want to hate me, Riley, I don't care. My list. Make your own. But just to recap these games, HLE beat 22nd/4ID 3-2 on Karantan. Honestly, it was one of the most boring games I've ever played of Hell Let Loose after midcap. HLE did what they had to do and just basically kicked us out of the sector, and that was, you know, the rest of the game. There was not really much after that. Yeah, I had not a lot of fun that game. Archon Link is broken, so that kind of sucks too. Yeah, I lost. Anyways, moving on to TFMC 9PZ. 9PZ beating TFMC 5-0 on Omaha in 82 minutes with artillery battery as mid. Win 70. Is that the middle 4th point? I think it is. So offset 4th points, I think. Let me see. Let me go to maps let loose real quick. Is it the middle point on Omaha? Oh no, it's directly in line. Never mind. And then they had dog white. Oh, so it's all in line at the bottom. Yeah, I didn't watch the game, unfortunately, or, you know, skim through it. But Omaha's a rough map as allies if you don't get a good start. You know, but 9PZ, HLE, obviously the 2 teams to beat in this division. Everyone's going to be picking those 2 teams to make it to the final. But, you know, we'll see. There's still a few games of Hell Let Loose to be played. All right, now on to the most fun division where everyone gets poached to. Division 1. And yes, I still have Legion first because I'm not petty like that. I have to honestly tie Merc and Exo together at 4 because all these games were 3-2 except for obviously 3-5 and Taco. Obviously 3-5 or Dark Horse. I should probably call you guys Dark Horse at this point. Yes, I am going to be rage baiting the 6th right now. But the reason why I put Taco above 3-5 is because Taco got a 5-0 win, and that still deserves something because Dark Horse is not a team that should be taken lightly. I should probably, you know, remove that and put Taco. I think this is a much better rankings. How about you guys? How about this? I like this one too. This one's pretty good. This is rigged. Yeah, I'm rage baiting now, baby. Okay, but real talk, just to recap the games that were played this weekend. Oh shit, that's the Legion logo. It's still the Legion logo. I should probably just do that. All right, so just to recap these games, Exo and Legion played on Carentan, Canal Crossing, one of the like 10 Canal Crossing games last weekend, with Legion winning 3-2. But honestly, I was very impressed by Exo in this game. They had their opportunities to actually win that game multiple times. And if you are Legion, I feel like you have to be a little concerned. And I guess that's why you guys poached people this past yesterday. But, you know, it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do to win, I guess. And then Merc in 6 also played on Carentan Canal Crossing, with 6 winning that 3-2. Nothing can be really said about too much about that game because I was sleeping during that and didn't get to watch the VODs, unfortunately. But, you know, obviously 6 beating Merc. You know, Merc's still doing like a good showing. You know, nothing too much to say. Because, yeah. Because Merc also did have Rail Crossing. That can be a little bit tricky on that point specifically. And then Taco obviously winning 5-0 in that game in 45 minutes. But XGG Exo Winter World League champs. Yeah. Oh my god, you guys are wild, bro. What the fuck? GG's Exo Winter World League champs. Sounds like Callus making excuses. I mean, it's hard because when do well Taco and 6 play this upcoming week, or technically next weekend, but week 2. $15 worth of window glitches. Up the Merc. Jesus fucking Christ, you guys are wild. GG Trill. But this is gonna be interesting. I really don't know what to say. Just I guess recap. Jesus fuck you guys. Why are you guys donating on a fucking stupid power ranking stream? I don't understand this community. Jeez, oh my fucking god. Should have been called rounds instead of weeks. Well, I personally, you can't really have rounds in a league. That's the problem. Like in Summit, it is rounds because there's an elimination kind of factor between Summit and Valley, so that's why it's a tournament. In tournament, you have rounds, or like round robin. Awakening the paper. Why the fuck are you guys donating to me? Jesus Christ. I guess I can order Uber Eats now. This is kind of sick. Snow's gonna be jealous. That's why. And in leagues, you have weeks. Tournaments, you have rounds. We are buying our ranking. All right, just to recap. For Division 9, for 1, I have Italia or Italian, I don't know. SEC, 2-6, Zulu, ZSR, SOV, SVS, and 7 Cav. 11 ID with the top spot, SUDT, 48th, SOH, 27th, LPZ, or whatever you pronounce them, and CL, or CEL. D7, RDG, DBD, RMC, 626, 79th, DLB. Dude, you guys just need like just names with like 2-word names at the most and no numbers. Snow Snack Fund. TPO was promised me a long time ago. Merc absolutely would have held ruins. And that's another thing too with the Legion's Exo game, is Exo had ruins, and like they still did a pretty good job defending that. So I'm giving them their flowers. Like, they're a team that could be really sneaky in this division. They could donate so they can get some new bolt-ons. What? D6, Rage, Legion 201, 263H, OF, DEC, HRB, and RZN. Oh god. D5, OCL, and ROMS with the top spots. The 75th, SAP, GOAT, and 50A. I will say though, SAP, despite being technically quote-unquote 4th, they could still win this division. Mark my word. Watch out. D4, MSU, KRRC, SASTRR, 508P, and 3LPZ. D3, ANZR, 101A, R22R, L90, 1SBS, and 21st. I feel L90 can still make some noise in this division. Same with one. Actually, all these teams can make some noise in this division. D2, HLLE, 9PZ, 22nd, PF, TFMC, and then shout out to First. Hopefully they come back soon. DLB has some good players in the roster. Already DC is better, at least here, but I'm not seeing enough D. The problem is there's so many games going on. I cannot rewatch all the VODs because I want to have a life that does not involve Hell Let Loose. That doesn't really mean a lot to a lot of you, but or know what that is, but yeah, I would like that. And then D1, Legion, Taco, 6th, Merc, EXO, and Dark Horse. So yeah, how cooked are these rankings, everyone? I think this is pretty fair. Obviously, there's only one game played first week. I don't think any hot takes. MSU team to watch. Honestly, I think the game I'm most excited for is going to be probably SAS KRC, to be honest. I think that's going to be a good one. Yeah, I don't know. No excuse for D1 team. Merc gets too much grace. They suck. Not really. Merc's supposed to be D2 TBH. I mean, if we're going to get into division talks again, there could be so many cases. Taking any callers. No, I'm not doing that. I'll chip in an R5 so you can get some nachos. I actually had some chicken and risotto for dinner. It was pretty fucking gas, dude. Pretty gas. How Merc D2 if they beat everyone else? It doesn't make sense. See, that's the problem, is when you get to like the bottom half of D1 and the top half of D2, it gets really dicey. Because like you could have HLE, 9PZ, 3-5, and Merc technically in their own separate division. I think that would be a really good division. The problem is you're only going to have 4 teams in Division 1 and like 4 to 5 teams in Division, or like 4 teams in Division 1, 5 or so teams, 4 or so teams in Division 2, and then like, you know, you have to kind of juggle it out from there. Unless you make the divisions bigger, then like HLE and 9PZ would both get moved up to D1. It's a hard thing to do. There's no easy solution unless we have Helio. And speaking of Helio, there is going to be a Helio system that I have created coming out soon. I'll be trying to implement that after week 2 because there will actually be a little bit better data for it. I just need more data as far as maps and midpoints played. Also, please stop picking fucking Utah, Omaha, Carentan, SME, or SMDM. I'm sick of those maps. The top 3 with whatever the upcoming is fourth. Let me. The top 3 with whatever the upcoming fourth is at the moment do ruin D1 if you think about it. Yeah, it's. Oh, wait, call Dunny right now. No. Work was horrible last TPL season. They literally was supposed to be D2, but Deuce Room said they had doing. No, that was actually EXO. EXO was on that bubble between D1 and D2 because technically they were like a newly formed team. So that was going to be the team that was going to take their place, basically. You like my Hurricane pick? Well, yeah, it's like, did Taco and fucking... No, Taco and 6 have LL Birkin, Omaha, and SME Knight. Honestly, SME Knight would be kind of cool between those 2 teams. I think that would be really good. Let's see. Let's go over the things real quick of week 2. Oh, we got a Foy game? SME Knight? No. I'm just gonna see any off-meta maps. SMDM, no. SMDM. Ooh, a Cursed Day. Carentan, ew. Elsenborn Ridge. Dude, what is with you guys playing Elsenborn Ridge? PHL Day. You guys consider PHL and Foy off-meta maps? I'm excited for that drill game, the XO35 game. I actually want to cast that. I want to see some Gamut Bomb action for whoever's allies. Oh, also, for Driel, both heavy tanks are good to go. You can use both heavies, while Axis can only use Tiger. So, suck it. Vegas odds in 22nd 9PC. Well, I'm biased because I play for 22nd. I don't know. It's gonna be a good game. It's same. It's Chapel. So it's going to be interesting because obviously it's allied favored and 9PZ is allies, but you know, it's Chapel. It can be a rough point to defend at times as allies. But yeah, I think I'll let the stream play out for another 2 minutes. I'm gonna time myself and actually end it at 2 minutes. Everyone plays Solments when it comes out. No Ball is actually chosen. That won't come out for at least another few months, believe it or not. Chosen Man's biggest fan, whoever that is. But that map will not be coming out until update, like what? Like, where are we at? Like now 17, 18? So that won't be coming out until like 2 updates from now. I got an email from work. Sweet, cool. Top 5 cold beers. Ooh. Bushlight Apple for sure is up there. In no particular order. Bushlight Apple. Any cream ale. I'm a big fan of cream ales. I do like a Guinness. I can't think of what else. Sierra Nevada Hazy Little Thing is my favorite IPA. Yes, I do drink IPAs. I'm not a little bitch like a lot of you out there. It's my last one for top 5. I do like some Belgians though. Coors Banquets are good too. Yeah, that would be like my runner up for like 6th. So you like women drinks? Yeah, not really. I like Belgian quads and stuff. It just depends on my mood. Like if I want to get fucked up, I would drink something really light. Is it true you're joining KDK? What the hell is KDK? That means boiling. Buddy drinks pine soil religiously is fucking funny. Downey's, I like cider. I think it's underrated. It's a good taste. Nice little unwind little drink. Not getting drunk, but the taste. Well, yeah, cider drunks are terrible. You drink like 2 of them and that's about it. 2 minutes is up, but I'm just reading chat. Yeah, so that's going to be the stream, everybody. I have really nothing else to say. The new OCE, there's another OCE clan. Dude, how many people are in Australia? Jesus Christ, we have like 7 different OCE teams, I think, right? We have basically half a 6th, joking obviously, so 6th, TFMC, ANZR, MSU, Rofs. Is there one in this division? I don't think so. I think it's just 5. Oh, we had more than that. Am I missing one? I think it's just 5. I hate Jaeger bombs, dude. Jaeger's terrible. 88th? Who the fuck are the 88th? Dude, honestly, there's been so many teams over the past 2 years that I'm just losing count of numbers and names and crap. I just recognize people by logos now. 11th. Oh, the 11th? Yeah, 11th kind of did disband, unfortunately. Kind of sad to see them go. They were, you know, one of the oldest clans in Hell Let Loose. Oh yeah, and SEC. Duh, I'm stupid. Or it's on screen. Yeah, there's like six OCE teams. We need to bring back the 7th, Bear Jew. Bring back the 7th. Bring back Krieg and Shin. Okay, well, that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for watching this absolutely terrible thing I do every week, but I do it because it's kind of fun. It gets the community going, and memes are made, and some days you guys will make a meme about me. So, yeah, I know it's you. So yeah, that's going to be it. I wish you all a good night or a good morning if you are from OCE, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. What's your opinion on DBL? I will watch their game. I don't think I did watch their game. What division are they? DBL. I have to watch their game. I'll try to see if I can stream their game next week, or yeah, this next week, and I can do a match review for DBL if you guys want. I will be doing match reviews, I think, tomorrow and Thursday, so be on the lookout for those. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys later. Bye.